Right then team, session 3 of the week, we are looking at some press work. We're going to do a lot of push-ups today. Push-ups are my fave. So, plan of action today. We're going to get warm first. We're going to do 30 arm circles backwards and 30 arm circles forwards just to get those shoulders moving a little bit and get everything kind of starting to warm up. After that then, we're going to do 8 of our wonderful push-up lowers. So however you want to lower, we're going to whatever point, but it is about the lower. So 1, 2, 3. If you want to pop yourself up on your knees and then bring your knees up. If you want to push up again, you can push up again, that's absolutely fine. But 8 push-up lowers, the lower being the important part. And then we're going to do 10 shoulder taps in a plank position. So we're just going to get into that top of plank push-up position there. And from there we're going to go 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10, just to get that core working, just to get you kind of supporting yourself and getting ready to go. Okay, so 3 rounds of that for our warm-up is the first thing. Then the first piece of our session, we are doing 100 push-ups. However you want to get them done, that is what we're doing. The main aim of the game is that I don't really want you to be able to do more than 20 push-ups in a one-er. Okay, so however you want to scale that to get your 100 done is completely up to you. So for example, if you know you can do 30 push-ups on the floor, no worries, easy peasy, then what we may do is switch that so that we have to do a 3-second negative in our push-ups. We may say, actually I'm going to raise my feet, so I'm going to put a bit more resistance on the push-up. We may say maybe you can put some, you've got some load, a weight vest, or you could even put a rucksack on with some weights on. You know, if you've got 20 push-ups to the floor easy, then let's make it hard for ourselves somehow. Equally, whatever scale you want to do to get that that right stimulus, where the first set, you know, we're going to get into the teens, but then sets after that, if we're making it hard, we shouldn't easily just be doing 20, 20, 20 to get to that 100 point. Okay, so we're going to do 100 push-ups to start with, however you want to do it. Okay, then after that we are going to do 4 sets of a tabletop transition and then 10 scap retractions. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out a way of doing these scap retractions. Ideally it would probably be a tabletop retraction, so where we've got that table, we're kind of underneath the table in that row position, and we're going to do a retraction. But first we're going to do 4 of our tabletop transitions. So tabletop transition, we're going to get into a kind of tabletop position, funnily enough. So from there, hop ourselves up, make sure that our shins are parallel with the floor. That's our starting position. So from this position here, we are going to pass the left foot underneath our body and turn our whole body around and push the hips up to the ceiling, okay? And then back down, and that's 1. Hips up, 2. 3, okay? What you'll notice with this is I'm really trying to extend your range of motion through your shoulders and through this whole big upper chest kind of region, okay? So as soon as you stretch and drive your hips to the ceiling, you'll notice nice big pulls down your biceps, your shoulders are really opening up. So not only are we strengthening, we're also working on the stability and the support that's needed when we want to push big weights back in the gym, okay? So let's really focus on these. I use these tabletop transitions a lot, and they have really increased my shoulder health. So they are well worth doing. Take your time and really force those hips up to the ceiling. It gets you in a really good position, okay? So that is 4 sets of 4 tabletop transitions each side, so 8 in total. So going from one side to the other, 8 in total. And then we're going to do 10 scap retractions. So what I will be doing is getting underneath the table, holding onto the top of the table, and from there I'm pulling my scaps back, squeezing basically my chest up towards the table, but I'm not letting those arms bend, okay? So it's a point of pulling my torso up towards the table, but only with my scap. So we're really looking at increasing our shoulder health and strength through smaller movement with these 2 pieces. So that's 4 sets. of our tabletop transitions, struggling with that one, and our scap retractions, so however you want to do that, okay? And then our last set, we're going to do 5 sets on each side, so whatever weight you've got, we're going to do 5 sets of a push press, a single arm push press with a negative on each side, and we're going to do 10 reps, okay? So we are going to go push press up, 1, 2, 3, down, up, 1, 2, 3. So 10 on one side, 10 on the other, that's one set, and we're doing 5 sets of that. So just a little extra shoulder work to really control and get our shoulders moving. Again, this is all lighter load than we would be doing at the gym, but all of this strength and slow movement work is going to really help us when we get back into the gym and we can really start to load up, okay? So that is our session 3. It's a good session. I'm looking forward to doing that this week as well. Yeah,